You're kind of waiting to go in, and you're also psyching yourself up to go in and to start performing. I tend not to listen to what people are doing in the room because I actually don't want to know. I don't want the information because I don't feel I can use the information about what they've been talking about or whatever, so I prefer not to know anything. So I tend to sleep, which I do quite often, or I just put music on very, very loud. And in fact, in the 24-hour one, I had the music so loud that one of the ushers came and asked me to turn it down because it was spilling so much from the headphones.
To have a big break and then to start by being on the door, so you're kind of hearing what's happening but you're not in it, and then to have to enter into that. And normally in a Quizoola you do that once, but to sort of have to go through all that again is a curious feeling and feeling a responsibility to sort of go in there and lift things, because the people in there were exhausted, not just your colleagues, but everyone in the room is exhausted, and you feel you sort of owe them something because you're the fresh blood, but you don't feel like fresh blood. You feel you've already been used.
I started at midnight, so I started when it started. And finished my first shift at 4. And somewhere in all of that, I remember doing a very long story about the plot of Odysseus. Tim had asked me, what is the plot of the Odyssey? And I told a story quite straight, or told the story of what I could remember of the plot of the Odyssey. And then Tim asked me what the sequel would be. And I remember it sort of all going a bit crazy, and it was a bit like I ended up describing sort of Ocean's 11 or something, but as if it was the Odyssey. The last hour, sort of coming back and sitting on the door with that sense that there was this sort of trail of stuff, all of these kind of thoughts and questions that had just sort of been left behind over the 24 hours.